Hello. All right, we are live. I'm gonna skip the open and I'm gonna be right back. Just give me a few minutes, but just wanted to get the stream going and get the charts up. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Don't worry, we made it. All right. Who do we got here today? Absolutely nobody. Nobody's in the chat. Everybody's just creeping. Joseph's here. Thank God. Hank's here. Beautiful. Joseph, I think I didn't mention it this weekend. I think I got a little tilty with the sports bets. I bankrolled my bankroll into 28 cents left, so I'm gonna need one of those lottery parlays to get out of that. I'm not putting any more money into that right now. Not until we get a job. No hat today, Hank. You guys are gonna have to deal with. You're gonna have to deal with this face raw today. I kind of have a headache, so I didn't want to put a hat on. Are we open? Yeah, we're open. We are going down. I saw this morning, not when it was happening, but what the hell happened back here at between 2 and 4 a.m. We just freaking made new all-time highs by 40 points and just dropped back down. All right. I'm also... All right, before we get into that news, wholesale inventories at 10. What else do we have this week? Wednesday, CPI. Thursday. Oh, this is the PP week. We got Thursday, PPI. And then next week is FOMC. Oh, please let that move the market a little better. Yes, trading time. As far as trading, as you guys have seen, we haven't really been able to get anything going. So no copier today, no funded accounts today, unless I feel really good, but I highly doubt I'm really not wanting. No, I'm not trading funded accounts today. It's Monday. Mondays are the day. Oh, I was supposed to freaking wait until 10 a.m. on Mondays to even get on the charts, but we just haven't been doing good lately, and I'm starting to get a little stressed out because I still have yet to get a job, and I kind of need one. And that's it wasn't affecting my funded accounts, but it's going to start affecting my funded accounts. I felt it towards the end of last week, so I'm probably just not going to touch my funded accounts until I get some sort of income, because I can't risk doing any more damage to those. They're all like, we've just been taking red trades, and I can't read this market. So we are going to trade this eval. This is an ETF eval. We're going to, I don't know, see if we can get something going and trade these market conditions a little better than what we have been. Then we'll go from there. I think this is a 50. I don't even know what this is. I think I bought it on Black Friday. Okay, this is a 50K. I've had it on the copier, so it's a little red. We're at 49,300. Plenty of drawdown on it. especially considering the way I trade. And I'm gonna try. I don't know. We'll try today with enter with 4 micros and try to scale in and out of those. Let's see if this area can hold us. ES is not back down there. NASDAQ came pretty close. We'll do 2 micros. 4 is pushing it. I like that we're oh. Are we Is that the wrong? Oh, I'm on the wrong ETF account. I had a Tradeovate one, I think, that I was screwing around on that got blown. Stop would be down here. Getting all this support on the tick chart at 100 level. ES didn't take out the lows. NASDAQ did already earlier. I think that's a good indication of a long. Aim for like 620 and then maybe 640 back towards those highs, or at least the top end of that. You know we're going to get a 100% win rate today just because I'm staying off of all my other accounts. I've already moved 60 points. And we're going to take one off at, nope, not 2. Take one off at 620, and then we'll put a stop in, or put a break even stop if we can get there. That was close. This point of control is at exactly 620 as well. NASDAQ. I feel like this is what it's been doing, is we just cannot get our 20 points. We get so close. But then like the other day we took like 10 points and it went 80 points. That was a pretty strong little move there with just a little bit of buying. I'm going to add one. Look at Delta came back to this low and price was nowhere near it. We'll take 2 off at 620 if it gets back up there. Leave 1. If that gets hit, then we move to break even, but our average is probably going to move up to that last contract wherever we added it at. Yeah. I don't like how we like tapped it and pulled back like that. We'll just get out of it. So that last one did absolutely nothing for us, right? Yeah. We got 2 at 6. We got 2 for 20 points, so I didn't like that wake up. ES is sitting at its lows. And she might just keep going. Look at ES is breaking these lows and Nasdaq's going higher. Why can't I just get on the same page? ES has some equal highs up at this right here, these two guys at 98. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the no correlation. What do their 4 hours look like? ES is back in all of this consolidation from the 4th and the 5th. Nasdaq's nowhere near it. Nasdaq's 100 points above it. Nasdaq looks like it wants to just break up higher, and ES looks like it wants to break down lower. Insane. Staying out till it gets to the 80s or the 114s. Not a bad plan. I mean, I've definitely been using ES to help with some of these entries, but I think I'm okay. I mean, we got 20 points here. I just gotta wait for the right opportunities. What's up, chef? It's crazy seeing them act like this. Usually they only go the opposite way for like a couple minutes, you know, and then one of them will turn around to catch up with the other one. But Bull Tank, good morning. And I feel like ES is going to eventually go higher with I feel like it's going to follow NASDAQ because NASDAQ taking out that low and ES did not. Damn, we could have held on to that long. It was only one micro. Why didn't I just hold that? I was worried it was going to turn around and then we give back everything we made on the first two entries. Yeah. I need to start making notes of teams to completely avoid with betting, or just always bet like the under when especially if the Bears play. We do have some sort of news at 10 now. I can't remember what it was. Oh, good, Hank. I didn't even didn't know you weren't here. You never said you were leaving. All right, I won't. Wait, did you get frustrated? Wholesale inventory is at 10. Here's my prediction. NASDAQ sweeps these highs, wicks back below. ES doesn't come up too high. ES starts going lower, yanks NASDAQ down. So we're going to go for it and try to look for a short up here. I think it'd make more sense for NASDAQ to sweep the high first. Got close, but it's starting to struggle up here. Especially if ES can stay down here. Five-minute chart coming up into this. And around a 50. Damn, we should have held that short, or I mean, that long from 600. I'm going to get in it now. We swept the high, came back down beneath this high. Could have shorted when we were closer to 50, but it could go back up there and we're just gonna have to hold it. ES is just not willing to go higher. And I'd be looking for the lows on NASDAQ. Looking for the lows. Should be a 50 pointer. This is solely based off of ES not willing to go higher and NASDAQ taking out that liquidity above that high, and ES just being like, nah, we're not coming up there. I don't think I'm going to be affected by the money on this since it's just a eval, but let's try. Why isn't this working? Oh, that's the wrong, it's showing the wrong account. Never mind. I built this indicator and it's supposed to show the open, or it gives you the option to show the open P&L up there. However, we loaded this chart with a different account and it didn't recognize me switching the account. And I remember seeing in the Quantower code where you have to recognize that event and then switch the account over. Let's get in an even 5 contracts. It's not really an even 5 since that's an odd number, but we do have that news at 10. I seem to always get into trades right before 10. We need ES to, really move lower. Damn, that was a ton of selling that just poured in right there. But we're looking for more. Looking for a lot more. If we go lower, we will get out of, try to get out of 3 at 580 and see if we can hold the other two. But knowing me, usually once I start getting out of some, I just want to exit everything. Should also think about or try to look for areas to add on the way down. We need to practice adding to winners and not adding to losers, which I don't think I add to losers, but that Phoenix report. Oh, we never got to go over that. Maybe we can go over that today. They said I was adding to losers too many times, which I wasn't adding to losers. I was adding when the trade is still valid. But they don't know that. They just see, oh, you're below your original entry. It's a losing trade, even though it's not a losing trade. Because I try to, or I don't think I respect my stops and don't add beneath there or above for shorts. Come on, ES. It's just consolidating down here. ES is in a 2.5 point range. Oh, this looks great. Yeah, we got news at 10. Keep going, NASDAQ. This 5-minute ES candle. Oh, I was going to say we had 40 seconds left and it was just a line. I feel like this moved a lot, but we didn't even get up to... We were only up 18 points. I would prefer 20 pointers. There we go. Want to see a quick move down. Keep going. Nasdaq was just about back at this low. And on Delta, we were nowhere near it. I think that's a good. Maybe, I don't know. Now we're back up at the highs. Jesus. At this high. Not. Oh, damn, 100 lot. Yep, we went down first. I caught a 20-point long back here off of we had yeah, we got like 20 points back here around 600. But we are in a short at the moment. I'm really wanting the lows. But what the hell is ES doing? Been real tough lately. If we keep going, we are adding though at 614 and then 604. Whoa. Looks like it wanted to tag us in there. Yo, me too. If ES stays down here, and I think it's a good, the fact that NASDAQ went up and ES was unwilling to move, I think we're fine. Obviously, we do take losing trades. We can't have a 100% win rate. But I think this is all looking okay still. We just need ES to do something. Come on, ES, I see that red. I want to see more. Yeah, nothing's been working for me. 100 lot. Oh, Alito. Thought you weren't getting on today. I gotcha. Since you are our ES expert, do you think ES is going to go lower? And don't reply if you think it's going higher. Only tell me what I want to hear. You are. VWAP's 95. Does that mean we're going to go lower on ES? Come on, ES, keep going. If we can break these short-term highs on ES and or go after that, I feel like this is a guaranteed. We're going to the lows on NASDAQ. But we were 7 a.m. until open. We were stuck in a 12-point range on the 5-minute chart, or sorry, like an 18-point range, and that's just where we're at right now. Yeah, we could be, Hank. So that's all we've been doing. Feels like we just get in ranges every day lately. Trying to... How do I get this? I have the chat pulled up so I can see, obviously. But now I can't get the emoji. Go for it, 100 lot. I don't want the emoji thing opened. Well, ES took Friday's low. Oh, back here. Wait. NASDAQ took that already. Oh, back there's one back there. I see it. It's a little too far into the past, I think, for me. We've had just about 20 points, but again, we're looking for more. I'm looking for 50. I don't know what the last 2 weeks have been. Like I've been debating on just scalping large size, like going to freaking minis and just scalping like 5 points out of these moves, because it seems like 20 has been hard to get. 10 has been a little more manageable, but I feel like 5 I should get often. Come on, ES, let's go. I don't want to see any buying. I want to see all red on ES. I think it's these all-time highs, Hank. Plus an election year. Plus we're in between 2 holidays in the US. Everything's gonna slow down. There we go. This is what we need. But now we freaking need NASDAQ to catch up with it. I swear to God, if ES goes down here and then turns around and then we pump on NASDAQ, if that happens, then we're switching to minis and we'll scalp like 5 points at a time. Just on this account though, I'm not copy trading and I'm not trading my fundeds. $690 is a pivot. ES. There we go. Let's go. Come on. And don't average us down with this and then turn around. We're up 20 points right now. But like I said, I want the lows 580. That's what you would think, 100. That's what you would think. Let's go. It's up one stop. Come on, man. Starts messing with you, you know, because like we're just up 24 points, and then as it's coming back, it's like, well, damn, maybe I should have taken that. So it starts to go down, and you're like, I should just take this now, or should I keep holding, or do I wait for it to come all the way back to break even, and blah, blah, blah. And you got to deal with all those thoughts. And it's a lot worse when you have like some funded accounts, or this one, there's a lot less. This account we're on is a lot less pressure on myself. So that's why we've been able to trade this. Yeah, the whole market looks ugly one stop. Look at the 2 hours before open. Freaking. This is a 5-minute chart. It's a 20-point range. I'm looking for the lows from earlier. We gotta go another. We have to go another 30 points. Yeah, I keep hearing about people trading gold. Somebody in here has been trading it. Invest Outdoors. I don't know if you're here today, but he's been killing it with gold. I've never even watched a gold chart for more than 2 minutes, so I have no idea like how it trades or what to look for. Gold is kind of crazy. Well, aren't there's micros, right? Or no? Yeah, it might be. We probably need a larger size account, not a 50K to trade that. What do you mean? What, like more volatile than NASDAQ or less volatile? Because I like volatility. I feel like that's why we haven't been doing very good lately, is because there hasn't been any volatility. I think he's saying like the increments on the side are in tenths. So a tenth is 100 points or $100. What the hell? It acts like ES and behaves like NASDAQ. That doesn't even make any sense. Doesn't make sense. Come on, ES, you're so close. All right, we're in 7 micros. Now let's go straight for those lows. Yeah, and I don't know what the I don't know like what news to watch out for gold. Oh my god. Just like keep going. There we go. Come on, ES. Freaking plow through it. It also has the potential to just sweep these lows and turn around, but I don't know why. I just don't think it's going to do that. But I guess it could. And if it does, then NASDAQ has no reason to go down there because... God damn it. Sure, just it was so grindy in our favor, and then within 2 minutes it's going to eat up all of our 20 points within a minute in the wrong direction, and it takes, I don't know, 30 minutes to go in our favor. What is happening? What are they doing today? So far, we still are only in a 60-point range. Come on, yes, keep going. Let's see a bloodbath today. Got wars popping in the Middle East. That's good, right? Maybe we'll I mean, that's not good for those people, obviously, but maybe we'll just keep tanking over here. Wrong direction, Alito. We need to be going lower. 50 ticks. You're looking for more than 10 points? 12.5? Who are you? Not a fan of... We haven't had a... I don't like that 5-minute candle wicked down and then closed back up at the low. I would prefer to see a close down beneath it. I really thought we were going to go way lower. ES taking that low out, I thought it would yank NASDAQ, but it just didn't. Hasn't done it yet. There we go. Come on. What's up, Knives? Just in time for the trade of the year. Let's keep going. Stop pulling back. Just freaking like drop. It's ridiculous, Hank. It's absolutely ridiculous. Really trying to not pull any contracts off until we get to 580. I can't, Hank. I want the lows. I'm not a fan of these recent market conditions, but that's why we made some adjustments today. Come on. I'm gonna get out of 4 at 480 or 580, sorry. 8 more points. 9. Keep going. You're so close, NASDAQ. We are up $500 on this unrealized. Let's freaking go. Keep going. Keep going. I gotta lock in. I'm just gonna put these. See if it can keep going. Let's put these right there. God damn, what a trade. What a freaking trade. Beautiful, just beautiful all around, you know? We called this move from before we took out the highs. I said, I want to see NASDAQ come up, take out these highs. I want to see ES stay down there. And then I want to see ES go after the lows and pull NASDAQ down. And what did we do? We did all that. It was just a little painful with this grind fest, but we just friggin' left it. I don't know. This is just I turned off my copier knives and I'm not trading any funded accounts because I can't right now with these market conditions. We need to take it easy on like one funded or one eval at a time. Are we going to keep going lower? Let's move this down to, we're not really going much further than 580. It's just going to keep going lower. Then I move to 580, it bounces back, tag us out, go lower. I move another one to 580, it comes back, tags us out. But hey, if we can get all our contracts out around 580, I'll be happy. I want to see it keep going. I feel like ES went way too far beneath this low for it to turn around. So we should just keep, I think we could just keep selling off like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, this is the NASDAQ I want to see. This is the NASDAQ I like, especially when you're in a short from way up there. Well, goddamn. We couldn't have been trading like this the last couple weeks. Jesus. Sorry, knives. Coming to futures. All right, last contract. I mean, we're at 550. Look at you, ES. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. What do you mean, what am I doing, Hank? It was knives. But look at me. We came in today. We adjusted. We'll just leave that up there at 570. We made an adjustment knowing that copy trading all those accounts and just constantly having red days was affecting us. And then we just had a massive, that might be one of the biggest trades ever. I don't know, our election, the day after election, I think may have been our largest trade. That was a pretty good read, Hank, I must say. All right, we'll put it at that high right there. Now the problem for me when I get trades like this is going into the next day, I'm like, I can call them, I can read the market and I can call out these moves before they happen. And then I get into something prematurely and then I just get absolutely destroyed because I'll go like too heavy. This would be a great day to write it down, don't you think, Knives? Write down what I was seeing. What occurred during the trade. Can you go back and watch from the beginning and write that stuff down for me in a way that makes sense. I'd appreciate that. Look at that. We had 4 contracts up at, I really wanted them closer to the highs too, but that was perfectly fine. We went into 11 points of drawdown. And I like looking at from our first entry to our last exit just to see what the max points were. I know it's not like that because you're averaging and it's first in last out or first in first out or whatever, but I just like seeing from our first entry to our last exit, and we went 82 points. And look at that. We freaking added, we were adding to our winners. Added the majority up here, added one more after that move, and then of course the market pulls back, but it never went up above that high. And then we just kept adding on the way down. And look at, you got to be kidding me that every time we added 20-point pullback, we added 17-point pullback, we added 17-point pullback. Jesus Christ. It's only 10:30. I'll keep trading. Yeah, those pullbacks were ridiculous, especially just with how the market has been lately. I was getting a little too, I was getting kind of worried that this move wasn't going to happen. I don't mind looking at the profit and loss for this. It's not going to affect me if we keep trading. Just because it's an eval, and even if we pass or don't, I don't remember if there's an activation fee. I'm pretty sure there is with Elite Trader funding, but I don't have the money to pay for it anyway, so I don't really care one way or another. I just wanted to see what we did on that trade. Window capture. It's pretty gnarly trade right there. I mean, we're also in much larger size than what we've been trading, but that very first trade was around 80, if you can see right there, that little pop up. That very first trade where we got 20 points with just 2 micros, but then we went into 4 and then added to our winners, and this account added 800 to it. And we might just keep going. December 5th on the 1 hour. Oh my God, my head. Plus I did this trade with a freaking headache. What am I looking for here? Where this is the 1 hour candle or 1 hour chart, Hank. Oh, that reaching for this one. I don't know if that yes was to this last question. This candle right here. December 5th. this one? Oh, up. Oh, see, I wouldn't even be looking at that, but it's, are you looking at that because it was the last up candle before this down move? Yeah, this is the 1 hour. I have seen though, sometimes Quan Tower, these charts have been off. Man, we're still going lower. I love this. Yo, NASDAQ is back. I think we just may. We're only 20 points away. Might be a good buy opportunity. How'd that long play out, Alito? Don't tell me you held that long up at 611. Don't tell me. You held, oh my God. What are you holding so far? Might. If we can get closer to 500, may throw a long on here. But I want to just do like 10 points at a time. So that's 40 ticks. We'll do it with like 5 micros. Can't believe we got that. Can't believe that trade worked out so perfectly. All we had to do was hold, not get too worried. Again, if that's your go-to, I think you need to do that. You need to start your day micro scalping. I'll be right back. I need to go take some more medicine for my head. Oh, wow. I guess we could have... longed without it going to 500. All right, I want to try scalping, and something I was looking at on the tick chart is when you have 4 to 5 candles all with lows or highs within a certain amount of points, like under 5 points of each other. And on the tick chart, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. You can kind of consider that one. We had 5 candles with lows within 5 points of each other. Up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 candles within 5 points of each other. Might take a short here. I don't know how many points to aim for, though. You know, I'm just... I should do double of whatever that is. Oh, I'll move it down. We were risking 8, so we need 16. So 44. I don't like us coming back to... We're like right back into this little consolidation on the tick chart, but let's just see. That was my original thought when I was looking at this, was however many points you're risking, go for double that. Kind of looks like it worked that time. Hit it. Five candles within 5 points of each other. How many would... If we waited till this candle to close, I don't think we would have gotten it. We would have needed almost 18 points from there. Let's see if it hits it. We need 540. It might go. That might be a strat we add to our playbook. There's a scalping strategy for you, Alito. You're welcome. I want to see if we get to 540. That would be 19 points from that entry. 2 to 1. Later, Hank. You have a good one. Oh, there's 540. That worked. That freaking worked. Has anybody else had any trades? Knives, what the hell? I gotcha. On that report, oh, let's pull that up. On that report, at least for that account that I was trading, or the last like month, I was green on my short trades and red overall on my long trades, which was interesting to see. I didn't know I did that much better with shorting, at least for those 4 weeks. So we'll let the market move a little bit. And if you guys were interested, well, guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to pull it up anyways. That account, that Phoenix Merit account that we were trading, that was $10 and you just trade and then they decide if you're going to go live or not. Here's my review. Not too bad of stats. We only added about 1,500 after the month, but we were trading 1 to 3 micros for most of the time. I think we started with 2 micros per entry, so I was in up to 6, but then I dropped down to just 1. We were definitely green more days than we were red because we were profitable, pretty decent profit and loss curve. Around the 20th is when we started to struggle with the market conditions, which was leading into Thanksgiving. So we were just basically, break even from there. But keeping your account break even is a hell of a lot better than red. If our profit and loss started turning over and just going down, then that would be one thing, but we were just going sideways. This is good right here. Average winning trade is 268. Average losing trade is 186. I feel like a lot of people do not have their average losing trade is usually much larger than their winning trade, and they're heavily relying on a higher win rate, which is very hard to sustain. This is important. This is something I'm trying to still work on. My average trades on a winning day are 4.3, but then my average trades on a losing day are 5.6, which means I need to be stopping sooner on my losing days. Even though we were profitable with this account, it could have been better had I just stopped a little soon. I think it could have been probably better, unless those red days I started climbing out, but I highly doubt it. It's always better to stop. Your red days should be the same average of trades or less. Max drawdown, not bad on a 50K account. I think this is a good stat as well, just showing our average winning trade. We're holding on to those longer than the losing trades. That's beautiful. 5.5 minutes on winning and then only 3 minutes on losing. That's good. Alito. Just start shorting. Where did I want to? You can't long on days like this, man. Here it is. Our long versus short performance. All of our shorts were plus 1700. If you add all of our longs, we're minus 150. So if I just didn't long, we would have made much more. Which is crazy because if we look at the chart on the 4 hour, we started that account on like the 5th. I feel like we had this sell off, but most of the time the markets were bullish. So in bullish conditions, we did better still shorting. Benchmark. Okay. These are the metrics that they're looking at for choosing live traders. My consistency was 42%, which they want you between 20 and 40. I'm 2.7% over. That's not that bad. Or that's not bad at all. That's because we had that massive trade on the day after election, and that's why I killed that trade earlier. I wanted to hold on to it, but I was like, I don't want too large of a winning trade. My average winning days and my average losing days were well within. They want you over 85, which I was 253, and they want you no smaller than 633, and I was at 212. Perfect. And my average winning is larger than my average losing. Days to recover from max drawdown, never had to do that, and they want you less than 4 days. Never had to do it. This is where they got me, was the number of martingales, which I never heard of that. But they consider a martingale when you're in a negative, if you're in a negative trade. So if you're in a losing trade and you add, they count that. And I did that supposedly 45 times, and they want you less than 10. Expectancy per day, they just want you profitable, which I was. Win losing day volume ratio, I was at 0.8 times, and they want you less than 1.5, which means they don't want to see your losing days, your volume way higher, because then that means like you're probably tilted and you're trying to get back your losses, and that's not good. Mine is 0.8. That's perfect. Less than 1. So the only thing that they really got me on was this martingales thing. And you guys saw how I trade. I wasn't adding to losers. If let's say we, for instance, what I would do is trying to find a good spot. Let's say I entered a trade right here. I shorted this. Excuse me. If I shorted this wanting it to go lower, and our stop was up here. Say I shorted it and it came back to my entry or a little bit less, never went to my stop, and I added a trade right here, that would count against me because I'm in a losing trade. But I'm not. Like my losing trade is if the market came all the way back above this. But they would have counted that. They did count that against me, and they did not choose me for live because of that. And I talked to the I was just joking around in another Discord server where the CEO is, and I was saying like, oh, I want to talk to the manager, just joking around. And I did talk to him, and he said, yeah, the martingale thing, which is adding to losers, is where that's what they don't like. He said, I understand that you weren't necessarily adding to losers, and they're working on a way to recognize like buying zones to where that they don't ding you for that. And I was like, you can go watch my stream. Like all my trades were perfect. I wasn't doing that. And he said I could obviously work on my consistency. They want it beneath 40, which I don't think, if I tried this again, I would not be above 40% because that only happened because we got that massive trade on the day after election. That wasn't what I was going for. So if the election day wasn't there, this would be way below 40%. Like all of this looks great except for this thing. Yeah, I don't know how that, because how would they know where my stop would be unless I put a stop on there, which you could just put a stop way far away. So anyways, he's going there. They said that they're redoing their, oh, and they labeled me as a high volatility trader, probably because I take multiple trades a day. They probably just consider that wasn't, I don't think this was, a ding against me, like a negative thing. All my stats look good. And look, areas of strength, maximize winning trades, scaling expertise. You scale positions like a pro. Yeah, no crap. That's how I trade. And you guys freaking gave me red marks because of, I was scaling. I had a great balance win-loss ratio. I don't know how they know I'm using various time frames. But the only areas of improvement were them saying don't add if you're in a loss, and then picking a side. It says that, I mean, this, I don't think this is necessarily on here. So this was the only thing that they didn't like. And the CEO said, yeah, if you did it again and you didn't do that, we'd probably give you a live account. So with that said, yeah, I know Knives, like they're just looking at, like they're just looking at it black and white. And I think if somebody was watching, I think it, like that wouldn't make sense for them to sit there and watch all my trades, but I don't know. I think if that dude sat and watched the trades, then he'd be like, yeah, we can give you an account, you know? So this is where we're at. They said that they're redoing this plan and they're coming out with a different version. I don't know what that means, but he said when they do, he'll let me try it again for free so I don't have to put out any money. He said do it again and just don't add to a trade if it's in a, don't add if it's in the negative a little bit. So we're going to do it again. And that's kind of what I was testing today with. I wanted to just see how it felt by only adding if it's in the green. So we shorted up here and then I added this one in the green, added this one in the green, added that one in the green. So we're going to just try to work on that. Cause I understand I should not care what they think. I've never even heard of this company before these plans came out. They're called Phoenix Trading, but it's just a personal goal of mine. I want to see, I want them to say, yeah, we like the way you trade, and here's a live account. Fully aware that even if we improve by never adding if it's in the red, they could just come up with something else and say, oh, this is why we don't want you. I get it. I still want to try. Still want to try. Why is the chat on here? It's not necessarily a bad thing. So the only thing I'm going to do differently is, and it's not even a negative, it's not a negative concept. So so let's say I was shorting 4 up here. I was looking at this area and I wanted to short 4 contracts, up to 4 contracts. What I was doing before was I would add, say 2, I would short 2 up here, and then I had discretion to add those other 2. It could go down and I could add 2 down here, or if it comes up and I see it never breaks this high, I could say, oh look, it didn't break the high. I could add 2 more right here. Let's say I added 2 there, but then those 2 would have been, they would say, oh, you're adding to a losing trade, even though it's not a losing trade. So instead of doing that, I'm going to add my full position when I want to get in, and then I'll get out if it's going, if I need to get out and it's going against me, I can de-risk. And then if it's going in my favor, I'll just add more to my position. I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm going to try it. It's not like I've been using this system for long enough to be like married to the rules. And we should always be adapting and trying to improve. So I don't think it's a bad thing. And I don't know why I have a personal goal of wanting them to choose me as a live account. What's up, McLovin? we were just going over the Phoenix report thing that they sent me. But we did pretty freaking good today. We got 20 points at the open and along with just 2 contracts. And then this move, on NASDAQ over here on the 5-minute, we freaking called this out beautifully. Back before we took out the highs, I was saying what I want to see today is NASDAQ take out these highs from the open and then just tank after that. And that's what happened. We got in 4 contracts up at the highs at 636. And then we added, and then wrote it down. So this account's up like 900 or something. Yeah, we had to sit in that the whole time. It was frustrating. And what was also frustrating is that so we shorted right here, and every time we added, we get like a 20-point pullback. And then I added down here, and then a 20-point pullback. And then we added down here, and then a 20-point pullback. But it was a slow, steady grind, and we just held it. Then we ended up taking everything right there and kept going lower. Oh, and then we took another short. No. We don't get stuck. I'm also trying something a little new. I'm going along there. Yeah, it's pretty green. Oh, okay, well that didn't work. Yeah, we're pretty green. I was just trading on. I'm not touching my funded accounts. I need to not trade those until I get some stable income, because it's gonna start affecting me negatively. So I'm just trading like 1 eval at a time. And on this account, we're up 835. We were up 950 before that last trade right there. Damn, look at us go. 4 hours back to this consolidation from back here. So when I say back at like this consolidation and stuff, it's basically looking at supply and demand crap. Just seeing that the market goes in one direction, consolidates, and if it reverses, it comes right back to another area of consolidation, which that 4-hour candle stopped right at that. And now we got another 4-hour candle going straight for this area. So if we break down past that, next stop could be in here, but there's no red candles on the 4-hour. So I would be looking at that way down there. Okay. Stop. My dog's just sitting back there like licking her paws and it's annoying. All right, we're gonna keep going, but I'll be right back. My wife's about to leave in a couple minutes. Just gonna go see if she needs help with anything. Is this gonna stay there? I don't know. If somebody shows up and asks where I am, I'm sure one of you guys can say I'll be right back. And I kind of want to throw a short on and just leave it. Probably a bad idea, but you guys can keep an eye on it. It's just 2 micros, knives. It's not a YOLO. All right, we're here. Don't worry, DM. Knives. No, it's not. How? It's not. It's freaking 2 micros when we're up like almost $1,000 on the day. A YOLO would be if I shorted like 5 minis. Yo, how's it been going? Yeah, we caught the long caught the long from the highs. I don't even know where that was. This move. We caught that move with like, we scaled out of our position, but we had like 7 micros. We could be bouncing off of this area on the 4 hour. Since I had to step away, I was kind of hoping it was just going to keep selling off. Market had other plans. I mean, ES is that the same? Yeah, all this consolidation, ES is way beneath it. Of course, the day I say I'm not trading our fundeds, we do well, but maybe we did well because we weren't trading this. It definitely would have been a harder hold being in all of my accounts and funded accounts back there. You gotta be kidding me that this freaking thing reverses where I short. It is just 2 micros, and I as well hold this all the way back to the highs. F it. You want a YOLO? Even if I'm just kidding. But even if, wait, where were the highs from this morning? Yeah, right here. Even if it went all the way back to the highs, we'd still be in profit today. Yeah, I'm not on I'm just on my elite trader funding. Which they're probably unrealized too, right? But I don't pay attention to that. That does not bother me. Yeah, they were only $16 and gave me an account to trade. I have no idea what they're paying. And that's another thing. I don't worry about payout policies. We haven't been getting payouts lately, so it's something I shouldn't be concerned about. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their payout policy is. What are we doing here? Why are we just going higher? It's we're not YOLOing. We're gonna see how this reacts at this 500. Potentially just call it. Well, I don't usually put a stop on the chart. It's usually it's a mental stop. Yeah, we didn't have a plan with this particular trade, Knives. This trade was just to see if we could catch a little bit more movement while we were stepping away. And you know what? I would do it again. Yes, came back right to this low. That's a good thing. Nasdaq 500, right at the 500, hitting all this. I think we can hold it to come back. And that's why we entered with 2 micros in case something like this happened. If this gets up to like 520s, 530s, then we'll just kill it. And we will still be around our rough daily green target on the day anyways. Oh, you're still in some. Wait, so you hit your max loss, but you still have potential. You could lose more though if you're in trades, right? Or do you have like you have your day trades to a different those you hit a max loss on your day trades, but you're willing to risk more with swings or something? I gotcha. We are getting a beautiful reaction off that 4 hour. Just keep going, Alito. Just keep going. We are winning, Jared. We're not winning on this trade, but we are. Green on the day, even with this unrealized loss right here. You have to pass first, right, Alito? Don't worry about the don't worry about the freaking payout first. You gotta get through an eval. Oh. Oh yeah, they can. Forgot about that. I couldn't remember. Yeah, just try to. You gotta hold your trades over a minute, right, or something stupid. Man, my head is not feeling good right now. As soon as we get out of this trade, I'm going to lay down. I want to scoop this eyeball out. How many contracts would I need to add up here in order to... If we just add like 50 micros up here, then we could bring our average up and then just get out for break even. All right, come on back. Let's come on back to the lows. There's no way that this comes all the way back. God damn it, knives. Just climbing higher with Delta's not going anywhere. Close to getting above that 520 again. It's good. Let's get some selling. We have some selling coming in on Delta. Just seen price to catch up with it. This was definitely a P&L trade where we were up quite a bit, so I was willing to risk. It coming back, obviously, because we're still in it. And if it did keep going, we could have squeezed out a few more dollars with some small size. And if we exit anywhere around here, we'll still be up 600 on the day, 600-ish on the day, which is more than what our average has been. So we're still happy with it. Yeah, I like shorts up here as well. I like us coming back to this and stalling. I don't want to, I mean, we could add because these extra contracts up here would have a pretty tight stop. What else do you need to happen, McLovin, for you to enter? I was trying to get into the habit of not adding. If we're in drawdown, but this wasn't in a actual system strategic setup. This was we are selling, let's just short, see if we can keep going. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Could see us pulling back into here. I did it. If we do pull back into there, be on the green side of that trade. Damn, that pulled our entry up, way up. Oh, I didn't even see you say 480, 490. That's what we were looking at. If we can pull back to 480, get out of this trade and go lay down. If I'm right, where I'm ending green too. I swear I didn't see your message when I was pointing this out. Oh, we gotta get through that. I think we can. That's a lot of selling that just came in. Is that where are you in a short? Let's freaking go. Keep going. It's struggling to move with Delta. Delta's all the way back at this low. Price is nowhere near it. That's not good, but we just need a few more points out of that. ES came pretty much back to the same area on its 5 minute. Half a point off of it. Come on, NASDAQ, you can do it. Just a little bit more. Like, look at Delta came this leg on Delta. We're halfway back. But then if you look at price, this isn't a good sign for shorts. This is a good sign for longs, but this leg just did like a 20% of the move. 20% of the move, if that. I'll take 90. That'll be a 1 point of profit. Come on, ES, push further. We got a new candle. I mean, we went from unrealized minus 250 to now unrealized minus 70. But we needed to not go up. More selling coming in. I don't like that we had selling on Delta, but it was basically a green candle up there. Uh-oh. Now we're just stuck. Now we got a lot of buying and it's not going anywhere. Now we have red candles, green Delta. Yeah, we've been in this trade for 30 minutes. I think we got it. Oh, we got it. So now what are you looking for? 80? 75? Let's go. Let's keep pushing it. There we go. No, go further. Should start taking some off. We have 6 micros. Oh, if Chef's short, we are on the right side. We might be able to hold this. Because Chef's looking for probably 400 points. My goal is to just get out so I can go lay down. I mean, I was in 60 points of drawdown. I should probably see if we could hold this, right? McLovin, get back in. Come on. It's not too late. We're going lower. We could have held our original position without adding, I think. Yeah, now's the time to start adding. Start jumping back in. Just chug it and let's get back in this. We had some buying here, but it's not going anywhere. No. It's a lot of buying. I got out of 2. Damn, we should have taken that, McLovin. God damn it. F it. We're out. We're still up 714 on this account for the day. It's kind of that was a dumb trade. I know. But I wasn't risking a lot of my progress today. So sue me, Knives. I don't freaking care. I was willing to risk a little bit off the top. We risk a little bit off the top of that P&L. Isn't that what this is all about? We risk to try to make more. We risked a little. It's whatever. We're still up. Like I said, we're still up 714. All right. Like I said, my head is killing me. It's just getting worse. It was kind of risky trading with a headache to begin with. I'm going to go lay down. I know. I'm kind of just over, I know you are, kind of just over the markets lately. So that's why we just traded the one account, but everything worked out. I know, and I see what I need to do to be successful. We just got to keep doing that. This last trade was not what we need to do to be successful, but it's whatever. I manage it, I think, properly. No, I didn't cut my hair. I just not wearing a hat. I mean, I get haircuts, but this has been the length I think I've had since I chopped off my long hair from the beginning of the YouTube. But I didn't wear a hat today because my head hurts. So I'm gonna go lay back down. You guys have a good one. And we'll be back tomorrow morning. See you guys later. GG's.